All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to approach the sixth game for today. Actually, there's a lot of games happening, but this is going to be probably our, if I'm right, fifth or sixth ones that we've broadcasted today. So now we are going to move into the game, Pacific Purple versus Equinox Gaming. All right, so let's jump into the Rift. They have finished their ban and pick phase. At this moment, it's still loading though. We would like to see the pick and bans, if it's possible. Oh, okay. You know. What did you take from last game? What was the critical point?
Well, a good jungler.
Yeah, right.
It makes or breaks the game.
It's always the jungler. Like there are always some games where the junglers are always in the same level.
Oh, here it is.
All right, so we have some pretty off meta picks over here. We got Urgot. All right, being brought into this professional tournament, and we also got another Amumu coming up. Let's see if this one can teach the other Amumu how to do it.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, nothing too surprising. We do have a Karma and a Lux, so that means there's a lot of shielding that's going to be happening over here.
Yep, a lot.
All right, so on top we got Gnar versus Urgot. I believe Gnar always wins this with the range and stuff. Nico probably on hit mid, and we got a Lucian, Nami for the bottom lane. Tom Kench was banned over here. No one wants to play with the Kench. Pacific, this is their second chance to make it to the finals and probably fight it off later.
Well, for both teams, it's their second chance.
I believe the other this is for Equinox's first game. Am I correct? Yeah. The lower brackets are this is their first game. The higher brackets are facing some lower bracket people.
Oh, so, okay, that's how it works.
So, is it correct? Oh, Equinox lost as well. Okay, so this is the losers bracket. All right, so yeah, I was just double checking. All right, so they already warmed up a while ago, and then hopefully they're now ready to make a big fight.
Maybe they're like a diesel. They're like a diesel, you know. They start up slow,
and then now they're gonna go crazy. Yeah, well, I hope not too crazy. Maybe this is like a decent amount of acceleration.
Well, they pick Urgot and Amumu, so they're going hella crazy.
They're going ham.
They're going ham already.
So, a lot of expectations from this Urgot pick. Never been. I think in the competitive scene, it hasn't been picked for how long?
Yeah, it is. Right now, it's off meta. It was in meta a couple of months ago, but now it's not. It's still strong. I can see it matching up against the Gnar. Maybe if you catch the Gnar with your E or hitting the Gnar with your Q. But I think I'd give it this one to Gnar.
All right. So we are still waiting to get into the Rift. I believe Pacific did give out a good first game. I didn't see Equinox play though, but if everything turns out correctly, I would like to pick Pacific to win this game because the Urgot is a bit not as strong as the pick, and we do have a lot of shields over here.
Yeah, we briefly looked at the comps, and I think Pacific Purple had a much more standard, a much more well-rounded comp. But at the same time, Equinox. They picked the Amumu. There's a lot of potential in their picks, and it's all up to execution. So they have Nami Lucian. It's like Nami Lucian is like a free pass. You almost always instantly win the lane with a Nami Lucian. It's really difficult to beat. So let's see if Equinox can find a foothold at bot lane and bring it elsewhere in the map.
But it only takes one good binding from this Lux. Oh no, wait, sorry, Karma. Sorry, I thought it was a Lux support. Okay, so Karma does go to support. Well, yeah, probably he's gonna be a passive bot lane as we predict.
Yeah. As we see another pause.
Just to make sure everything's okay. Is everyone good? All right. So at this moment, we decided to look at the comments as well. So if you guys are watching, you can comment. There, we are not gonna do shout outs or fan signs. We are just gonna look at your comments, and there's like if you say something interesting, we might broadcast it and tell everybody, oh yeah, you're correct, or something like that. That's a good point. All right. So actually, as I'm looking over here, we have a lot of people supporting Pacific Purple. So if you guys are watching, share the page, share the page, like and share the FSL League of Legends page. Also share the video so that people know that there are people fighting for the Philippines over here, and this is an all-female sports league, esports league. So it's pretty interesting. Okay. So Jelly Laragan is thinking that Pacific Purple said is having a very good game, probably would win this one. Even though that some teams are not playing right now, I see their fans are cheering them up. Like Bon Jovi Reyes says, "Good, go Amplify." So
Okay.
they're not playing right now, but someone is cheering for them. So okay, cool. All right. So now we're gonna start. Nothing special, I believe, because this is like a lose and you go home kind of thing. They don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Something very scary like that.
Yeah, imagine the game where that decides everything right now, and you lose because of your cheese. Man, I don't think I can. If that were me, I don't think I could live up to like the hate or the criticism.
Yeah,
from
you
people.
know, some people when they see you make a mistake, they're not gonna let you let go of it until you probably turn 50.
Yeah, but at the same time, imagine the feeling of having a god sent lead. Imagine getting a solo kill and then you snowball off of that. Like imagine how good it would be. So that's what these teams I feel are looking forward to. They're looking to find at least a small foothold that they can at least feel sure about, get back into their game. They've lost once and they're on the line now, so it's a little bit difficult to get back into that, that standard solo queue mentality
Yeah.
where you play your best, or otherwise nothing else happens.
So the
But
pressure
this
is
time,
on.
yeah, this time it's a tournament, so you're looking for the closest you can to your best.
Okay, so hopefully that this Orgot pick is the comfort pick also. So because as of right now, it's not as strong, but if someone plays Urgot for a million hours, probably gonna show something different. As we can see over here, Nar though jumps out of that gank. Amumu's trying to start something. Hana with the Amumu. Alright.
Ooh, as a trade goes off on mid lane. This Nico is doing really well against the Lux. The Nico does do some wave clear a little bit better than Lux, but I think the Nico has much more options. She can go invisible. She can throw off champions really easily, and of course her ult is very decisive.
So I believe it's the most crucial fight is the mid lane fight. Whoever gets stronger is gonna lead the team to victory over here.
Yeah, mid lane fight followed by top lane.
Top
so
lane.
I think at bot lane they both have enchantress supports or roughly.
Alright.
As some trading goes on, but mid lane's still equal.
Yeah.
Or I think Lux is leading because Nico has already chewed through all her pots. This jungle though, it's really passive. They're both tanks. They're both CC tanks. So
Amumu doesn't really go gank unless he's
Yeah.
level 6. Unless he wants to.
the most we'll see is a Sejuani maybe trying out for a gang, but I think until level 6 we're not seeing much action. And I think both junglers have this tacit agreement to just chill out, just farm it out.
Let's both be okay junglers and let's blame some other lane later.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. So pretty passive over here.
Mhm.
Urgot is a bit low on mana.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard for him because he cannot really farm because he's not really long range.
Mhm. And this Urgot brought Ignite. Remember that. So now that
No
he's
teleport. Wow.
Yeah, he hasn't gone through any of his spots.
This
which
is
good.
next level strats right
Mm.
here. As we can see over here, Amumu is actually gonna go next to the dragon and probably going to go to the mid lane.
Wow.
Sejuani goes in. Flash from the Nico just in time. Good reflexes by Levi. All right, that was close. Trade flash is a successful trade.
Yeah, and on top of that, there's a Johnny ahead in CS. So I don't know what this Mumu was doing, but there's definitely some pressure to catch back up. As
All
the
right, so
burst
there's a fight
happens,
over here, and then it
commit.
flashes in. Lucian goes and gets Karma down over here. They were unaware of this very big spike at level 4. Both of them were still level 3. As soon as Equinox bot lane reached level 4, they decided to go all in while Pacific Purple was still level 3 and couldn't do anything about it. Oh
Yeah,
my.
so right now, Equinox Gaming spotting that they did get the kill, but they didn't push enough much for the lead, such as tower damage, because I think the best play was to recall, cash in what they earned, and return to lane. So I think that was the best tempo play. You don't see much gold compared to like a turret plate or whatever, but now the Jinx has to back, and they have free control over one wave, so that's the best tempo play they can have.
And there was an exchange on summoner spells. Lucian used his flash and James used her heal, but it does benefit Lucian because Lucian actually can just dash out if there's something wrong. But Caitlyn is immobile, not as much. If her traps doesn't really trap the ganker, then it's probably goodbye for her if Karma doesn't do anything about it. Alright, so on top, pretty even, but Gnar gets a little bit of the edge because of the long range. Junglers are doing okay. They're doing okay, which is a good sign. Now we're just gonna see who else is not gonna do okay.
This Urgot's doing a decent job at last hitting minions. I say that as they missed like 3 minions in a row, 4 minions in a row. Cast
every time you say something nice to someone, they're going to just do the reverse the next second, right? And Sejuani over here trying to do something sneaky, but she is not aware there's actually a ward over there on the bush. So. And she just decides to back off, maybe. Or is she going to go to the lower bush? But no, the minions are too pushed far away. They will not be able to. She will not be able to sneak into that bush over there.
So Equinox right now is ahead, and that's good for their bot lane. But what's holding their ankles back from gaining a bigger lead is the Amumu. Right now, this Johnny's pathing much better than the Amumu, is being more efficient with the jungle time, and so that results in a 36 to 29 CS lead. The Amumu is quickly catching back up as he takes the Raptor camp, I believe, and their right camp as a fight starts.
Oh no.
The Nico goes low, but nothing really happens.
Amumu is in the mid lane, ready to go if something is about to happen. Gnar is always pushing Urgot next to the tower. Gnar is not afraid as well because if someone just tries to go up, he'll just bounce away just a while ago. Yeah. And now Urgot reaches level 6. The aggression is a bit higher. He does come back with the fakes.
So the grasp of Gnar is being utilized so much. Like if you've seen how many times he's the Gnar has procced the grasp trait. It's probably gotten the Gnar maybe like 50 HP now. That's too much, but it's definitely a lot, and I think it's what's causing the Gnar to stay in lane for much longer than an Urgot with a corrupting potion.
All right, so the Nami Bobble does hit the Karma, but nothing is happening after that. No engage whatsoever. It's pretty much of a passive lane. 60 CS for both of the ADRs. It is pretty much a close game. Nothing too particular. Nothing weird happening. Everyone's just trying to keep their cool. Try to make sure that keep calm and no mistakes are happening. Less mistakes the better.
Yeah, at the moment both teams are pretty content at just farming it out. Of course, they're trying to take pot shots and finding as much advantages as they can find. But so far, everybody's just farming and then taking some trades, but not enough to change the game state.
All right. The good thing about Pacific Purple is their poke is just insane at this moment.
Yep.
Alright, so we do have an engage over Nami. Nami goes low. There is a backup over there though. Amumu is just in the bushes. Nothing is going to happen, but it was a pretty close call for Nami, so forcing her probably to go back or just heal herself back. Alright, Nico almost get comboed. Gnar goes in with a jump and turns into Mega Gnar. Hits the ground with the stun. Nothing happens over there.
Yeah, that was critical. The Gnar needed the W to be able to all in.
If the combos hit, probably would have won. All right, so now Urgot going with the all in as well. Nothing probably going to happen over here. Just a bit of exchange. All right, so it's cool that this is a slow paced game at the moment.
Yeah, it's drafted to be that way, but at the moment Pacific Purple is just playing it so much better. It's not evident in the gold lead as there is just 100-200 gold lead, but they have fought enough control over the map to be able to obtain Dragon.
Alright, Hana over here just to de-ward the top, and now they get their first Dragon of the day.
And that's huge. Remember, these teams, Ocean Drake would normally not be important, but these teams are taking such small and constant trades in lane that Ocean Drake, although as useless as it would be, if you let it regen you for a long enough time, it becomes that much important.
Yeah, even a little bit of a buff is still a buff. Yeah, right. So I think Amumu right now, because he just did, I think he's trying to help out this Urgot on top. Amumu has stayed on the top side of the map as much as more than going to the bot lane. They're just trying to see this Urgot go off. A really well-fed Urgot can carry the game as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Amumu, although the good steal. But unfortunately for the Amumu, although the intent is good, as Nami gets caught out.
Alright, but she does hit the bubble, and there is a disengage.
Yeah, the jumpers don't hit him. But yeah, so although the Amumu's intent is good, at the moment the Sejuani is currently 30 seconds, around 30 seconds ahead of the Amumu as we hit a pause. So the Sejuani's around 30 seconds ahead of the Amumu's in rotation because the Amumu just backed while the Sejuani was already cleared the camp and was walking around with a completed jungle item with boots. And the Amumu, I think surprisingly, does not have a Bami Cinder because that increases the clear speed so much faster, especially with the true damage passive of Amumu. So I think they just want like immediate tankiness as compared to clearing speed, and we'll see if any action happens because that's how you itemize if you want some action to happen in the next minute. But if there is none, definitely the lack of the Bami Cinder will manifest itself in the lack of CS.
Alright, so I believe maybe the next few kills will happen maybe in 5 minutes. They're still in the farming stage. I don't think anyone's trying to engage, but as we look at the items, Lux, being immobile, still didn't buy her boots for some reason. I think she's a bit confident with her flash and barrier combo. So we'll have to see what happens. Alright, so right now we do have a pause, so probably someone is having a little bit of a problem, but it's okay. Usually we can make that work out. At this moment, let us look at the scores in the CS. A little bit of a CS lead over here mid for Levi on Nico. Not much though. And on top, Nar, 20 CS lead against Remember. Burrito and Remember. That's a pretty nice name. Burrito. Alright, so if you were just watching the stream, actually these people, they're fighting for a one-time chance to represent the Philippines to go to Singapore. So let's win and go there.
Yeah, I think the Lux is taking a really big risk not going boots because they're like, okay, I'm winning lane anyway, so I think I will just rush Luden Seko. And buying Luden Seko is really important to Lux. I played a lot of Lux back when I still played solo queue a lot. I played a lot of Lux. And Lux just does so much better with Luden Seko because you can clear the wave much faster. You can one-shot the minions.
Alright. So over here on top, instead of Nar pushing the lane, we got Urgot pushing back as well. But it's more like a you push, I push situation. Nothing much over here. And he does get the ensnare, but there's no man fell up, and it goes all in. Nico half health, not enough damage to kill, but yeah, there's still some potential over there. Imagine if she had full items. That would have been a bad day for Nico.
Yeah, the Nico's kind of suffering because the Amumu took the blue buff.
Alright, so Amumu actually is over here trying to steal the red buff. I know. Smite! Sejuani got the red. Wow.
Yeah, I think that Amumu was surprised, like, whoa,
whoa.
I didn't expect you here. I thought we had a truce.
What is this wild boar over here?
Yeah. So the Sejuani gets the red buff as well.
Okay, so now they're trying to push over here in the bot lane. I think a little bit of an advantage for the push over here in Jinx because Jinx is a faster pusher. And then a good bubble over here by Nami, and over up top, not really being bullied too much. Remember is doing a good job against Burrito. I would like to see a very good Urgot ultimate over here. It's really nice when you see like it's about to kill, your screen just turns into like chains and you're dead. Or Amumu try to see if you can gank over here. Not really. There is a ward over there, so it did warn Nar. And now there's and Nico gets caught out, and everyone is trying to go all in. Nico goes for the ult, and everyone is buying snare, and their backup is arriving over here. Lucian with the ultimate. Oh, the bubble just missed a little bit, and now Lux over there gets
good kill.
A big ultimate, but Lucian does get the kill. All in, and now over here Nar is trying to fight for his life. No, but both of them are too tanky and not too much enough damage. That was a very, very good response by Equinox Gaming. Nico got caught off, but all of them responded immediately, making her still be alive right now. Lux did get a good ultimate off, but her items are not too much damage for the burst.
That was good aim by the Lux. If the what do you call that? Final spark.
Final spark.
Yeah, her ult. Okay, basically her ult. If that missed, they wouldn't have gotten the kill. And at the moment, so I want to take a step back and look at the current game state overall. Right now, the gold is only 200 gold.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you have a Lucian Nami, which you're expecting to win lane, but what's happened so far is that the Jinx is actually a little bit ahead of the Lucian, which should not happen, considering the Lucian has 2 kills. So there's a fight happening right now.
All right, and most of the gold is actually from Nara over here,
catch.
which is going to get a bit of trouble, but of course Nara is very good with those ganks. He could just jump out of the situation as much as he like. Nami trying to de-ward over here for some control. He's probably going to get the Scuttle Crab as well. And then Lucian goes all in, but there is a Karma with the shield. Lucian is now trapped over there. Oh, their Lux releases the final spark, hits nothing but minions, and now trying to control over here. They're trying to control the middle part of the river because they're about to go get that dragon.
Yeah, so right now all of Equinox Gaming's like hopes is in the Lucian. All of the lead that's causing them to be even is all in the Lucian.
Right.
And what Pacific is doing really well.
That's okay. All right.
Start a fight.
So Nami just tries to disengage. I'm sorry, and then it was a good one because it was a 4-2. That would have been very, very bad situation for Equinox. It would have been good for Pacific Purple if there wasn't for the Nami. They could have had the kill lead back to zero. So, but there is this dragon that everyone is forming up onto, and we do have a Gnar with a teleport. So if Gnar does decide to go down, Urgot is just gonna be up in top farming, doing nothing. So it's a bit of a disadvantage that Urgot just took an ignite instead.
Yeah, so you discussed a bit of rotation that Pacific Purple could do, and they're actually doing a really good job. That's not really far-fetched on one of the tricks in their playbook because they've been spreading their lead really well across all lanes. An all-in coming in.
All right.
Gets the snare.
We got a snare and also another snare, so it is a snare party up in the middle. Yes, you're right, Bon Jovi Reyes. Nami is the MVP on that play. She really got a lot of dodges and she healed it properly. Everything was fine. All right, and now we got Lucian over here going aggressive as well. I believe Jinx, as of this moment, had no kills, but still has. I really like the Jinx pick. Oh, got a good snare over there. Is it going to be enough to damage? No, because the ultimate is not there, forcing Lux to flash out. All right, Lux didn't know that Levi didn't have a flash as well to do the ultimate, so she didn't take any risks. She decided to go, and now Mega Gnar is here, smacks the ground, but not really an engage. It was more of like, hey, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do something. Let me press this button. All right, and now she releases the spooky ghost. Is she gonna hit this there? No, but Lux turns it around. No deaths though, but that was a very good final spark. Scared Levi away. She would have went all in.
So now Levi has discovered that this Lux does not have a lot of mobility, and that's very easy to all in. So next time Levi just needs a couple of friends.
Just gets ensnared. All right, a Rift Herald. I don't know who he went to. Yeah, he went to the Equinox Gaming, but Sejuani does unleash the ult, and now Amumu flashes off, but is that enough? Equinox Gaming gets the kill. Raging Burrito has slain Hannah over here. Oh no, actually Pacific Purple got the kill, sorry. Oh, Nami does get the bubble over here to Azia, but there's no follow-up to happen over there. That was a very good fight. The kill does go to Pacific Purple, but the Rift Herald did go to Equinox Gaming. So was it worth it? I don't know.
Though Equinox Gaming was able to obtain Rift Herald, but the problem is it's already past 14 minutes, so that doesn't really mean much unless they can make a high tempo play, especially with the Lux obtaining the advantage in mid lane, pushing out the Nico last fight, and managing to get mid tower as a result, and even a little bit more damage on the second tower in mid.
Alright, so Pacific Purple actually leading in the pushing department over here. Now we got Burrito harassing, remember, half health, but chugging down those potions probably would help them out. Is there going to be a gank? A Mumu over here trying to catch Raging Burrito out of place. Turns into Mega Gnar. Is this going to be enough? He is under the tower. Now the tower is trying to hit him back. And Mumu was trying to be patient. Alright, no trigger happy. Alright, is he going to do it? Amumu doesn't know where the Sejuani is. That's why he's not engaging at this moment. Because if a Sejuani was there, Equinox Gaming probably going to lose because Urgot has the low high. Lucian goes in with a bubble, but the flash from the Jinx makes her survive, and they didn't know Sejuani from the back gets Rinda. Irene gets Rinda, and now Lucian is running away. Nice ultimate from Irene, and Lucian goes down, and the Pacific Purple gets the lead, 3-2 in favor of Pacific Purple. Now the tables have turned.
Yeah, so unfortunately for Pacific Purple, all the kills go into Sejuani. That's not where you really want your money, but they'll take it any time of the day.
Take it any time of the day.
It's a free air Drake. It's free 2 kills on your main tank, and 2 assists on your Jinx and solo gold for a turret. So that's something.
All right, so we got Amumu and Urgot over here on top trying to do something fun for us. Let's see if the camera will direct us over there. Apparently, killing the ward was much more entertaining than chasing the Gnar up on top.
Yeah, so for Equinox Gaming, this is really the only way to. Oh,
Urgot does go in with a flash, but whoa, that was a bit too aggressive. Is he going to get this though? I don't believe so. Gnar's health is way too high. A bit too tanky for him, so, yeah, so not today.
The reason why the Amumu, you may think the Amumu is like just hanging there for no reason and not even getting any ganks off, but the reason why the Amumu is staying there is so that they could have an open access, or they could create some more room for this Herald play.
All right, so we have an Urgot without a flash. Is he going to do anything? I don't think they know that she doesn't have a flash, so they do not really chase this Urgot.
Yeah, they get the turret in the end, but I think what Equinox wanted was a much better Herald play, considering that they would really like that standing gold back. Potentially getting 2 towers and putting themselves back in the lead for it.
All right, so we're going to see if there's going to be some. Everyone is huddled over here on the top side river. No one is going to get engaged though. No, there's no ward in that river, so it almost caught someone off guard. But they're all together, so not really going to be something fishy happening over here.
Yeah, so what Pacific Purple's doing right now, this is really like high elo. This is what you see, these plays and these rotations in a lot of pro matches in EU LCS and LCK, where the bottom duo rotates into mid and then possibly rotates to top lane or elsewhere where there's a tower to collect all of those standing gold for the easily reachable objectives. Unfortunately for Equinox Gaming, they're not responding as well. The Lucian is still collecting farm.
Alright, so but there is a very big gank over here to remembers nothing right now because she is dead. Her flash was down. Unfortunately, she had no way to escape. The bad thing about Urgot is no mobility.
Yeah, this is the correct play from Pacific, making the right moves at the right places, spotting that the Urgot has been isolated almost the whole game.
And no tower.
Yeah, and no tower. So on top of the Jinx collecting the tower gold, again the Sejuani gets another kill, so of course it's a killer. Sejuani should build AP, of course.
Well,
not really, but the Jinx getting an assist and another play.
Alright, so now we got. Oh, they tried to. They were trying to predict a flash. I believe so, but I don't believe Nico is gonna survive from this. That was not a fail snare. She just. What do you call it? Advanced siya mag-isip. There you go. This is what Filipino people like.
Yeah.
Alright, so she thought she was gonna flash out, which she didn't. But she still ends up dead anyway. And now we got a Gnar over here with a Nami, a fish versus. Oh, he's not a cat. He's like kind of a tiger-ish kind of person.
Yeah.
Alright, but we are gonna get something over here or not? Maybe not. Gnar is just too tanky at this moment. I believe even if he goes 2 versus 1 with Lucian, Lucian has a potential of that. And they have a sneaky Baron here at the Pacific side. Wow, no one knows about it. Remember, it's going to ward and it's going to realize it too late. Nothing you can do about it.
That's a really cheeky Baron play.
Yeah, that was really quick. 23, almost 24 minutes into the game though.
Yeah, and so far from the previous games, we've seen Baron takes to always be taken after a wipe or after killing a champion or a jungler. But here, Pacific Purple made the correct call.
This was a hidden one. Oh, all right. So they are going to try to see and push mid. Sorry, with this Baron powered minions. And is the wave clear enough though? I don't believe so because Lucian is the only one with some good clear wave a bit.
Yeah.
With his ult.
Oh, Nico does some pretty good.
Oh yeah, with a Q.
So we didn't see this from Pacific Purple in the earlier game against Team Amplify, maybe because Amplify was simply too mechanically advantageous against them. But Pacific Purple playing really smart, like much better than a lot of pro teams that we see today.
All right, so good for them because they lost one. It's pretty nice if you win one. All right, so the Baron buff has not done anything very impactful for Pacific Purple at this moment, but we are about to see something powerful.
Yeah, but yeah, so far Pacific Purple was just oh, here comes the engage.
All right, there's an engage up on mid, and then Amumu gets the ultimate over here on Karma. Another snare from over Equinox, and Equinox gets one. Are they gonna get two? Yes, they probably will. Oh, but Karma almost takes out Amumu with that Q. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is back, but still quite of a lead to Pacific Purple, but that really helped Equinox out. Baron buff away from two of Pacific Purple's players, which is always a good thing, rather than having 5 of them have the buff.
Yeah, so good for Equinox Gaming. They were able to spot out this is the time when we should all in, and people commit the flashes when they needed to. And what that has effectively done is it has neutralized the Baron. The Baron play has almost immediately stopped right now. Maybe for one more turret mid lane, they were about to take it down anyway. But Equinox Gaming has effectively stopped the bleeding that Pacific Purple could have definitely inflicted on them.
Alright, I believe also that this Baron buff wasn't as useless. Oh wow, look at the damage. Is she going to die? Whoa, the camera is really excited today.
Yeah.
Okay. So not much is happening with this buff. I was hoping for some like aggressive pushes or some team fights, but Pacific Purple just decides to get this Drake instead. Mid turn.
Good catch.
Oh, good catch. But goes golden. Not really the best idea. Goes up in the air, but doesn't reach to the ground. Dead on arrival over here. And
yeah, that mining just managed to flip him as a team fight star.
Alright, so now he's getting caught up by Gnar, and Gnar is in the middle of a Lucian ultimate. Is Gnar going to eat all of the bullets? He did, but he's still alive. Amumu trying to go and get some good Qs.
Ooh,
is he going to get it? There's a good binding as well, and there is no ultimate to follow up. That would have been a kill on Lucian for Lux. A-Rosy.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Jinx and Karma bottling, they were just like,
hey, you guys play over there. Like, don't mind us.
This Lux is really doing a lot of work, managing to catch a lot of bindings, and that has created a lot of opportunities. If none of those bindings hit, the game would not be this far ahead. The bindings have done so much to create momentum for Pacific Purple. I think Equinox Gaming just has to be on the lookout for those random Lux bindings. The Lux has managed to land them so far.
All right, so actually,
good wave.
All right, Nami with a good ultimate over there catches
All
3
in?
people, but the 2 bubble and then ult by Amumu gets 2 of them. Are they gonna get the good follow up to get this in return? Sejuani tried to control everything, but no. Jinx on the back with a free hit. Destroys the people up in front. Lucian trying to escape with his life. The ultimate does not get him, but Jinx is still excited. Anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, that was a good turn around.
Yeah, so at this point, Pacific Purple has ballooned the lead. It's 12k and ahead.
And they're going for the finish over here.
Yeah.
Almost gets the snare on the Urgot.
Yeah, so I think with what the Jinx already currently has, they could potentially end the game. But if not, then they're just postponing.
All right, Lucian getting caught, and there goes Lucian. Bye, Saki, right? Saki. All right, I thought it was a letter L. Ooh, that would have been a bad name. All right, so that was a very good catch by Aerozine. I don't know how to read that, but now it is probably over. This is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. But they are going They're still going for the kills. Is that the right idea? But we do have a Jinx over here on the side. Just
It's
smacking.
done. The game is done.
Yeah, the game is done, ladies and gentlemen. GG. Pacific Purple go on to the next round for the win. Congratulations to them. And Equinox Gaming, thank you for the participation. All right. Woo.
Yeah, so it didn't end up like we expected it to be, with Equinox managing to pull back, like killing two people at mid lane.
Yeah.
But so far, whoever gets the Baron has won, and it doesn't matter what the game state is. Like Pacific just went for a really cheeky Baron play.
I didn't even know they were there
Yeah,
because I
but-
was too busy looking at bot lane.
Yeah, and they got it, and they managed to end the game. So, if any teams are watching this right now, apparently Baron is the
Get Baron.
Yeah, get Baron. Like no matter what happens, just get Baron. you'll
Lose
win.
all of your turrets.
Yeah,
Lose everything. Just get Baron. You
yeah.
win.
It doesn't matter. Your Nexus could be destroyed, but if you get Baron, you'll still win.
Auto win. That's
Yeah.
that, ladies and gentlemen. So that is it. Who would you rate as MVP over there?
MVP. I give it to Lux.
Yeah,
Definitely
me too.
Lux.
Aerozine or Aerozine.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Pacific Purple as they move on to the next stage of this competition. So we are going to move on to the next game as well. So before that, we're going to have a little bit of a break. So guys, stay tuned and watch our next game. Thank you very much. This is FSL Circuit, and we'll be back in a while.